Today we will be discussing about how the fuel pump timing can be adjusted in our conventional cam roller method, where the cam gives a jerk to the roller and roller transfers this jerk to the plunger. This is the barrel. This is the barrel. It has got two ports, here one and here one. These are the spill ports. Welcome to today's discussion. Today we will be discussing about how the fuel pump timing can be adjusted in a jerk type fuel pump. A jerk type fuel pump, that means the injection of the fuel is by means of a jerk given to the fuel pump plunger. That means in our conventional cam roller method, and in other fuel pumps where it is a common rail is there, which is always pressed up to very high pressure of nearly 400 bar, from where the individual units take the fuel according to their timing. That is called the common rail type. This is the barrel. This is the barrel. It has got two ports, here one and here one. These are the spill ports. When the plunger goes up, as soon as the spill ports are covered, then the injection of the fuel starts, and as soon as this is again uncovered, as it is reaching here, it is again uncovered, the injection then stops, and this is the plunger. This is again in an arrangement. Here one circular ring is there, this and this. This one is having a thread which is matched with the threads of the barrel. So if we turn the threads of this ring, this outer ring, then automatically the barrel will go up and down. That means what? That means the position of the spill ports will go up and down according to the position of this VIP rack. The starting of the injection of fuel pump will depend on the VIP rack position, because it controls the vertical position of the barrel, and so the vertical position of the spill ports. And as the spill ports are going up and down, the onset of the fuel injection also is varying. How to change the timing of the fuel pump? Well, the timing of the fuel pump can be done in two ways. Either to shift the motion of the barrel so that the spill ports they change their position. That means if the barrel is moved upwards, then the spill ports are going high. That means the onset of the fuel injection will be late. That is How that is done? When fitting the fuel pump onto this tapered guide element, then at certain point the spring pressure of this fuel pump barrel and this plunger element, there is a spring inside. The spring starts to give the pressure onto this tappet. So, according to our requirement and according to the instructions on the manual, we can raise the body of the fuel pump a little bit high so that it is raised upwards, but still the plunger is touching the tappet. That means now these fuel ports have gone upwards. That means the starting of the injection will be delayed. One thing is to be done is that one thing is to be kept in mind that when the fuel pump is kept little raised, there should not be any gap between this plunger and the tappet. The adjustment of the pump position has to be done during the time when the spring pressure is felt, not before that. So the fuel pump, it has normally 4 screws on 4 sides. So as we go on screwing the nuts, the pressure can be felt of the spring. So that means now the plunger has sit onto the tappet. It has made a contact. So according to the requirements, the ships can be put under the fuel pump before it sits on the body of the engine. Then if we are going on screwing the bolts, a time will come, it will sit on the tappet. The plunger will get a contact with the tappet. So during that time, the shims have to be added here, so that this gap is met, which will vary the vertical position of these fuel ports. And how it can be advanced? Advancement is done not by the fuel pump position, but by the tapeted roller position. That is how here it is seen that above the roller, this is the tapered portion, and here the shims can be added. The shims are generally provided by the manufacturer according to 1 degree of angle, say about 1 degree, 2 degree or half degrees. Shims of different thickness are available, which are to be placed in between this tappet and this roller piece here, and thus the vertical position of the plunger is going up when the shims are added here. So what happens is that as the plunger is going up, the plunger is now nearer and nearer to the spill ports. That means the onset of the fuel injection will be sooner. That is how the starting of the fuel injection can be advanced. So the starting of, for the advancement, the shims have to be added here. Shims have to be added here. And for the delay, what is done is that the fuel pump, when it sits onto the body of the engine, it is placed with the shims below, so that the fuel pump does not completely sit onto the body of the engine, but it keeps a gap. That means the barrel position rises up. The barrel position is now upper than the